4.2.a, we're going to work with Pythagorean Theorem, but before that we should practice a little bit with square roots. So let's take the square root of, it's the square root key of 10.8, and we get s to d 3.29 if you round it. For the second one, if you're looking for the hypotenuse, you add the square roots of the other two sides. So we would take the square root of 9.3 squared plus 20 squared, and we would get 22.1 if you round it to one decimal place. In this case, we're given the hypotenuse, so if you're given the hypotenuse, you would subtract. So we're going to take this 8.8 squared, that is the length of the hypotenuse, and subtract the length of the other side squared. And we see that the missing side is 7.2. Let's look at this one. Find the distance between the center holes if A is 8.6 and B is 22. So we're looking for the hypotenuse. We would take the square root of, 8.6 squared, add 22 squared, and we get 23.6. Find the perimeter of a right triangle if the length is 8 centimeters and the width is 3.1 centimeters. So we're going to have to take 8 plus 3.1, that's two of the sides of the triangle, and then we have to add the other side, which is the square root of 8 squared plus 3.1 squared, and we get 19.7 or so. Find the length of a ramp used to roll freight up a loading dock, which is 3.7 feet high and begins 8 feet from the loading dock. So we've got a ramp that's going to slant up like this, and it's 3.7 feet high and 8 feet long. So we're looking for the hypotenuse. Square root of 8 squared plus 3.7 squared, and we get 8.81 feet. How long must a ladder be if the bottom is 3.2 meters from the building and it needs to reach up 9 meters? So we're looking for the hypotenuse. Looking for the hypotenuse. Square root 3.2 squared plus 9 squared, and we get 9.55 if you round to two decimal places. Next one, you travel 3.5 miles east and then 9 miles north. How far are you from your starting point? Okay, so let's see here. Get my calculator. Square root 3.5 squared plus 9 squared, and we get 9.66. 3.4 kilometers south and then 9 kilometers west. So let's get that on our calculator. Square root, we're looking for the hypotenuse again, 3.4 squared plus 9 squared, and we get 9.62. The diagonal of a rectangle is a line drawn from one vertex to the opposite vertex. So we're looking for the diagonal, which is the hypotenuse of a triangle. and we have 7, so it's the square root of 7 squared plus 3.1 squared, and we get 7.66. So this is 4.2 point A, and that's how you do it.